Just before we start, did you know your nose is always in your vision? Your brain just deletes it out.
What? Is it? Wait.
How effed is that?
Wait, is that true?
Yeah, it's true. Because shut one eye and then look at your nose, and shut your other eye and look at your nose.
Whoa, dude, what the hell? Wait, what? I don't know. I feel like I can't even see. I feel like I just went blind, eh? Wait, what?
What are you doing?
Wait, now I can see it. I can just see it all the time.
Oh, no, don't.
You'd be able to see yours all the time. That's for sure.
That's what
Pinocchio.
When I read this, I was like, surely I can see mine.
Yeah. Because it's like this. That's all you can see.
Put your finger on your nose and you can see it.
Oh, true.
And then your brain just chooses to delete it and focus on other things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you see yours right now?
No, but now you're freaking me out and saying I can now. I think I can.
So wait, are we just on?
Wait, who's going to start?
Are we like recording and everything?
Are we recording? You go.
Oh, wait. We meant only one's meant to clap, hey?
You go.
We've been out of the game for a while. Dude.
You go.
I can't even speak. You go. Oh,
you go.
No, you go.
No, you start.
Alrighty, What's going on? It's been fuck. I can't do it, eh? I gotta leave.
We're on my back.
But can you? I'm so awkward. I'm so nervous and awkward as shit.
Dude, 2 years. How long's it been? 2 years? Oh my God.
Dude, this is horrible. I'm feeling sorry for anyone that's listening right now. Okay, all right. Yeah, this is so awkward. I can't even look at Jack. It's like I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in 2 years, even though I've hung out with him pretty much every day since then.
Oh, shit. We're back.
We
are back.
Holy dooly. It's been a bumpy road to get here, as you can just tell.
The people doubted us. They doubted us.
I doubted us.
Same.
I doubted us.
It was a long hiatus.
Everyone thought we're gone forever. And, I nearly had thoughts that it might be that way. But look at us.
We're here.
We said we're coming back, and we're men of our word.
And we're in a new studio. We're sitting on some nice little couches at the moment.
We've upgraded from the little toddler stools, and now we're on a couch.
Yeah. But life's still good. We don't know how to talk, but what I do want to show is people were really, really mean to us on the break.
Oh yeah, we got some. We were getting hounded. Wait, can I say something?
Yeah, go on.
I got a little stat for us. So how's last time? Like when we last did the potty, we were both in our 20s. Now we're both in our 30s.
Don't say that.
How fucked up is that?
Why do you want swearing about? I'm not going to be in a good mood if you say that at the start of the episode.
You're in your 20s and now you're 31. You're going on 32.
God damn it.
Hey, it's going to be a new chapter of life on this podcast.
You're 30.
All we're going to talk about is babies and weddings. No, I'm joking. We're not. We're not
30.
at all. I know.
You're 31 this year.
Yeah, and you're 32.
I know. That's not good.
And you were 29 when we stopped.
All right.
Okay. Just letting you know. Is
it the Jack Steele roast, is it?
Just letting you know.
Fucking hell.
Hey, time is ticking.
And we still swear a little bit. But I'm only noticed that from me just saying F and L. But I'm going to really try in this podcast, going on from now, to tone it back a bit.
Me too.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say the word like.
Well,
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble for
Get rid of the swear jars. We'll have a like jar. Okay, so I'm going to say it's not, we pretty much got online bullied.
Yeah.
A little bit while we're away. And I'm going to read out some of my favourite creative DMs, comments, and bloody whatever else you guys sent us. First one from Elliot. Hurry up.
There goes the no swearing.
That's so fucking good.
Wait, I got one just going, where's the podcast gone, cockhead? Thanks, Ash.
That's so good. New TV show, yet still can't record a pod for 45 minutes. Useless.
It's so good.
From Slinky M.
This one, but Jack and Matt, seriously, get it together. The podcast has been missing longer than your hairline, Jack. Enough with the regrowth of brand deals. The follicles have retired. Accept it, and we need the inspired employed back doing what they do best.
Dude,
not working.
Heavy.
Hey, it's true. Hey,
name and shame.
This lighting is a little bit, how you going for it?
Is it tweaking out on me?
Hey, I thought it has been so good, and then...
What?
Like this, I don't know about this podcast light, but something's happening,
that freaking light. I know it. I gotta put my hat back on. All right, here we go. Look, here's a little poem from Dale. oh where did the podcast go? My Wednesdays feel so damn slow. No laughs, no yarns, no blokes on air. Just me alone in deep despair.
Oh.
Do you know what despair means?
Yeah.
I don't.
Despair is like, I know what it means, but it's hard for me to
Doesn't
explain
sound
what
like
it
you know
means.
what it means.
Despair is like, in despair is like you're like done kind of thing. Despair is like you're
Yeah. Okay.
just like
I'll pay it.
very sad. You like got nothing left. Despair, is that right? I'm getting thumbs up outside, so happy days.
I used to giggle, used to cry. Now I sit and question why. No tales of beers or bogan feats. Just silence and my boring tweets. Oh, God, he's good. Bring it back, you legends true. My ears are lost without you two. If this is life without your sound, then mate, I'm truly down and out.
Wait, who was that?
Whoa.
What's his name?
Dale Bobamarian.
Dale.
Dale.
What a
Bloody
legend. That's the best one we've got. We literally like when we'd be on the streets get hounded and like abused and stuff. We also have a couple of voice memos here.
I'm getting fed up. Fed up, boys. I need a new potty. I can't listen to the same fucking thing on repeat every fucking day.
That's good.
Who was that, Kyle?
Kyle.
Fucking Kyle.
Kyle.
Hey.
No.
Hey,
Get him in the vault. That guy belongs in the vault.
we ain't fucking leaving,
Yeah,
Kyle.
mate, you got us. You got us. We're with you, brother.
We got another one here from Jeff.
All right, it's getting a bit fucking ridiculous. Where's the fucking pod? Losing my fucking shit over here. Hurry the fuck up, you dogs.
You dogs.
Fuck.
That's some passion in that voice.
I wouldn't want to see them on the street.
Nah.
No, they can have it. They can have it.
Really hoping they're in WA or something. Eh?
They sound like they got a bit of mongrel about them, eh?
mate.
Look, boys, we're back.
I love it. Keep sending them in. There's no need, actually, because we're here. We're here to
here.
stay.
Send us in a story instead. So, yeah, it's been a long time coming. And honestly, I actually feel bad because I did not think it was going to be this long. Like, we're going to be away.
I know. How long?
It was nearly 2 years.
But you know what that means? That means we've got more stories to tell.
That's right.
We've got more life that we have lived to share. with
Exactly.
you
We were
guys.
running dry. We were hanging on. We're hanging on by the end of it. And now I feel like hopefully we have a few stories.
I have a rattled.
Thank God someone has one.
First rattled of the semester.
Yes.
Man, it's been a minute. And we've got, there's quite a few rattleds from the break, but I don't even have to think about this. It just still rattles me like when I sleep and shit. But what are you doing?
I thought someone just was pulling on my neck then, but it was the cord. I was like, there's ghosts in here, run. That was the biggest wig out. I tried to play it cool. I went, what the fuck? Someone just touched me and then just kept looking at you.
I thought you were doing shoulder shimmies.
What the hell? Sorry. Yeah. So the rattle. This.
Yeah, so, okay, so this.
So, but I remember you telling me, but we haven't like explored this in a long time, like gone into this story because this was after we filmed the list, hey, and we went separate ways for the first time.
Yeah.
In like 2 months.
I'm going to give people a context, just a bit of cliffhanger.
Yeah.
It's got something to do with pocket dialing my ex-girlfriend with my current girlfriend. Why did I say current?
God.
With my now girlfriend, forever girlfriend.
My current.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Daffy's going to love that.
That's from the trend.
Yeah.
That's from the trend.
Yeah, the trend. Jack
Current
started
girlfriend.
the trend.
But
This is gnarly.
So Falcs and I are filming. The reason we actually stopped the podcast for a while was we filmed this travel show called The List, and we're in Germany at the time. And I hadn't seen Daffy. Are we going to keep calling him Daffy? So these Daffy's, for new listeners, Daffy's
Eden,
my girlfriend. I've never said her name on the podcast.
Wow.
And what's Margaret? Margaret is
Sarah.
Oh, I don't know about it.
Yeah, I like Margaret and Daffy.
Daffy's. They were our code names, but we're going to keep them.
That's the one explainer we'll ever do. And if you haven't caught on now, you'll never know.
Yeah.
Everyone think we have double girlfriends. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, so hadn't seen Daffy in I'd say 2 months, probably 8 weeks. And you and I went filming in Germany, and there was I think Daffy was living in London, so she could quickly make an escape from work and come see me on our day or two off in Germany. So I was like, yeah, come to Germany, and I got 2 days off, blah, blah, blah. I was like, haven't seen you in so long. So she flies in. I go and pick her up from the airport. You know when you haven't seen someone in so long, like even a friend, especially your girlfriend. Like if anyone's done distance, like even a week is weird. Like you kind of like
it's like seeing them for the first time again when you reunite.
Yeah. So like picked her up from the airport. And
in 2 months, like when you're doing long distance, it's fully awkward.
Oh yeah, 2 months is a long friggin' time from someone you see every day normally.
And when you see them in person, you can actually like physically touch them and you're just like, what? It just doesn't feel real.
Yeah, nah.
And it's so awkward. It's actually so awkward.
And you're like, you don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
It's even if I see you after 2 weeks, it's like,
oh yeah, what's going on, man?
Yeah, because normally you just have day-to-day convos of like you do life together.
Yeah.
So you don't need to have awkward chat.
Yeah.
But like when you first meet up, it's like, how you been? But I know because I've been FaceTiming you every day. But like, what's happened? I don't know. It's just so awkward. It can't go normal.
It actually happened the other day, even with Grant. Like he'd literally gone to South Africa for 2 weeks. And you feel like you have to be like, oh, how was it? Like you ask all these like just like generic questions when if you had seen him every day, you'd be like, what are you doing, Savo?
Yeah.
You can't say that when the first time you've seen him in 2 weeks.
You've got to make it really formal.
Yeah.
Anyway, so picked her up from the airport. We're like super excited and, nervous. I did the whole like hiding and friggin' filming her and like scared her, like just
trying to break the ice a little bit.
Yeah, anything to break the awkwardness. Anyway, so meet up, we're having great chats and we're in the taxi going back to my place and there's a bit of baby talk going on, a bit of
I'm sure there was. I am sure there was.
Bit of lovey-dovey. You know what it's like hugging, we'll kissing, we'll like saying how good it is to see each other again.
Yeah.
So we're like deep in this. I honestly felt really sorry for the taxi driver.
And Stezzy's a bit of a romantic.
Oh yeah.
He can
turn on.
Yeah, he can turn it on. Hey.
So we're like deep in this half an hour chat. Anyway, I'm like, look down. I could hear like something vibrating or talking or something, and I was like, you're just
too lost in her eyes to care.
I did. I turned a blind eye to it. I was like, whatever. Anyway, like after getting super lovey-dovey, and like just like I missed you so much. All this. Yuck.
Oh my god. Oh my god, we're already going there.
I go, what is that? Who is in my pocket? Like, what's going on? Lift the phone up. I think it was a 3.5 minute
oh my god
voicemail to one of my 350 contacts was my ex-girlfriend.
Dude.
And I haven't talked to her in 2.5 years. And
that
it's
is so bad.
She obviously didn't answer because she was like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's the most random call ever.
Also, it was probably, I'm in Germany, it's probably like 2 a.m. So like, anyway.
Yeah.
So I've left a...
Oh my God, you're doing like the... She probably thinks you're doing like a late night
exactly,
chat.
Exactly.
Oh
dude!
My God, that's even worse.
I know.
It's like a late night chat.
I know, it's like a booty call.
Like I want you back or something.
What the fuck?
Oh my God. No.
Yeah, so I'm like... My heart, as it does, my heart went to my feet, and I'm like, oh. And I showed.
Oh my God! And you haven't seen Eden in 2 months, so it's awkward.
2 months.
You're calling your ex.
I know, and then it's like, why? Like, was she last on your messages, or like?
Oh fuck! That is so bad.
And I
don't even thought how bad this could be.
I know, and I showed Eden. I'm like, get fucked. I'm like, no, look at this, and it was a 3-minute voice note. A voicemail. Anyway, I was like, oh my God, what do I do? Like, what do I do?
Oh my God.
And Daffy couldn't even think straight.
She'd be thinking, this guy is like...
I know. And I showed her, like, I was like, dude, like, just so you know this isn't sus.
But you look so guilty.
I know, so good. I showed her, like, everything.
Oh my God.
And, like, we left on fine terms as well. Like, it's like, but there's no, I think she knew there was no, like, that there.
Yeah.
Like, there was no feelings or anything. But I was just so fucking rattled. And I don't know if it was Siri it had to be Siri, or my pocket just did weird shit. Because it also was on Instagram and like people's stories. So
I was liking people's stories from 2016.
It was having a field day in my
blame
pocket.
that one on the fucking pocket dial. Yeah.
Anyway, so when you do something like that, you're retracing what was just said.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, I went into my room and sent her a message saying like, I'm so sorry. Do not, like, that was an accident. Don't listen to that. Because,
dude, see that oh my God. So this makes it even worse.
No,
like, when someone says, hey, don't look over there, you look over there. And if someone says, look over there, you're probably not even going to look. You have to go, hey, look. As soon as you say don't look, everyone goes like this. What? Why?
So
if you said to her,
I got the message.
if you said don't look at that, she's going to want to look at it.
I know.
And also, it could feel like, you know when someone's drunk and they just confess themselves? She probably thought like that was coming. Because, you know, you're like, don't look at that. It's like, I'm regretting that drunk voice message. Oh my God.
I know, but I was like, look, I've left a voice note. I was a pocket dial. Like, there's no need to listen to the voice note. Oh my fucking God. And she probably would have, and I can't hear it back because I left it. Oh, mate. Anyway, and like, who leaves voice friggin' mails? Like, that's what you do.
3 minutes. It was 3 minutes long.
Like, I haven't left a voice mail in my whole life. And yeah, it was 3 minutes long. Anyway, so that happened. And then it gets worse. So Daffy then calls her ex.
What? Like,
about a month later.
That's when you think it's like, okay, she's coming for payback.
I know.
Here.
That's what I thought. I'm like, that's sus. Why? And then, but I'm like, imagine how she felt. And
dude, that is a little bit a weird coincidence. Eh?
Yeah, I know.
Daffy, what's going on?
I know.
No.
So she ended it with him, and I think he thought that she was like calling back for a bit of like, oh man, I missed you.
Oh, and then you're kind of calling it, and then they're trying to, God.
And then we drafted this thing up to him that was nice, and she was just like, look, I'm so sorry, like that. And the worst thing is that it was New Year's when this happened. It was at that place of Blues.
So New Year's.
So it was that, yeah. So she goes, oh my God, he's going to think I'm calling to say like Happy New Year's and wish you all the best.
Or just like New Year, new me. Like let's bring it back. Let's run it back.
And I'm like, that's
heavy.
So the universe is doing some stuff, boy, but no. And then.
Hang on, I don't know if I can handle much more. Hey.
And then when we were in Byron Bay, what were we in Byron Bay for? New Year's.
Yeah.
So this is the New Year's just gone.
A year later.
Friggin' John, Daffy's dad, is in my pocket. I've called him when we're at the brewery.
Oh.
And he's going, Jack.
Oh my God.
Jack. He's going, yeah, what's going on, mate? And I was like, did he call me? So I'm like, hey, John. And he's like, yeah. So, and I was like, and then I was like,
oh my God.
And I go, Happy New Year. He goes, oh, mate, appreciate the call. I was like,
oh my God.
So I had to go on with, I'm like, if I said, did you call me? Like, is this a pocket dial? He's going to go, well, my daughter's boyfriend doesn't even call me for you.
Oh my God. And
so
then
I just went along with it and I look like a hero.
And imagine because if you were like, oh, I just pocket dialed you, you've like kind of like stood him up nearly.
I know. And he was
really excited.
He's going to hear this actually. No, it wasn't a
pocket dial.
It wasn't a pocket dial. And then,
no, not anymore.
You're going to think I'm making this up. Promise on my grave. Look, I'm not crossing anything.
What's going on with your phone?
Daffy calls my mum.
When?
2 days after.
No, there's something going on here. There's too many coincidences going on here.
Promise. It sounds like I'm making up. I promise.
No, but there's some. Why is everyone going after each other here?
So that's my
Bruh, I'm gonna take your phone off your hey.
I know. Siri or our pockets is trying to do damage. And then I was talking about this to someone here yesterday actually, and to Sam, and he's saying he's turned Siri off for that reason.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. And you know how, do you always do it? Like when you're bitching about someone, you check your phone?
Yeah. Well, I don't really bitch about people, but yeah, when I do. No, I'm joking.
We all do it.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh shit, because that will happen.
I know.
It will happen.
I had it the other day. I had to walk across the room and check my phone. Look at it. Make sure like I wasn't talking.
Be safe out there and be careful of Siri and your pocket because it's doing some sus things at the moment.
That is loose. That is a rattled story. Okay, we have a very, 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 very special guest. Well, not even a special guest, actually. She's just part of the team. Sarah is in the studio with us. Well, it has been a while.
It has been a while.
I really thought you guys weren't going to come.
Mum's back.
She's back.
We're happy to have Mum back on board and taking care of us.
We were at a planning meeting the other day, and so many people were in this room, and Jack goes, and Sarah's the mummy of the podcast.
Oh, yeah. That was a bit weird, wasn't it?
Hang on. What's going on? She is mother.
Mummy. That's so weird.
Mother.
Oh, yeah. And Mummy. You guys all know Sarah is our producer. And if you're a new listener, that's it. She's our producer.
The brains of the operation.
Yeah. That's all she is in life. Just our producer. No, she's a great human and looks after our life.
She's a great human. You know what? No, she's a great human.
I'm done.
Good rap.
Thank you. No,
I don't
thank you. I'm very excited to be back here. It feels a little surreal, if I'm
reunion.
honest. Yeah.
A reunion.
We've kind of done, because it's been, as we were saying, it's been so long since our last record. And I've seen you guys sporadically over the past 2 years.
But at like an event or a birthday, but you don't really have time to talk properly.
I know. So
Yeah.
a lot of the catching up we have to do is planning these segments and what we're going to put in this podcast. And it's genuinely catching up for
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
true.
is actually catch up for all of us.
Yeah.
And Sarah, if you ever see us out somewhere, you'd be like, so the podcast, and we found I'd just be gone out the back door.
Yeah.
It was,
Yep, be right. I'm
Yeah,
just
just
going
go
to
on
drink.
toilet. Yeah. Sorry.
I
Be
would
back in a
like,
minute.
I would text you guys when like memories and stuff would pop up. Like, remember the fun we had, guys?
Oh.
Yeah,
Scene.
haha, yeah, so good. We should bring it back sometime.
Yeah.
We hadn't got enough stories, but now we have.
You have heaps. And actually, what I've written down here is that since the last episode, it's been 595 days.
Has
Wow,
it?
it's literally nearly been 2 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and our
Wow.
last actual record, because you guys went traveling for the Olympics,
Yeah.
was even earlier than that, which is why we've been saying closer to 2 years.
True.
Yeah, so
Oh.
been a hot minute. Also, thank you to Bonnie, your sister. I tracked down some information.
Oh.
You had 52 flights in 2025 alone.
Wow.
52. Wow, that's a
That's-
lot.
That's like
Once a week, nearly.
Yeah.
What's one? I
Quick math.
I think maybe probably a few more that would be connected in countries she's probably forgotten about.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah, there would be more.
Definitely
Wait,
more.
so you got that information off Bonnie?
yeah.
Was that the sister that caught you wanking that time? Is that one?
What the fuck?
Oh, yeah,
The
no,
only
that is that
one.
one. That is that
Okay.
one. Sorry. Yeah.
When people say, why don't you do the podcast anymore? Why do you think?
That's why.
Because your mate just fucks you.
Well,
I'm feeling.
but that's true, isn't it? That's a true
no,
statement.
it's true. It's true.
Yeah,
It's true. It happened in the past. Whatever. We've all got a past.
That's episode what?
That
Episode 5. Son, go back, listen to it.
You do have a past. You have the past 2 years that we need to catch up on, actually.
Oh,
And
shit.
what I've decided to do is write down some genuine questions I had, just because I genuinely don't know, and get some rapid fire answers
Okay.
of what you've been doing the last 2 years.
This will test our brain, but this is good. This is good
Yeah,
for
yeah.
dementia.
Yeah.
Come on,
That's
give
what I
it to
was
us.
thinking when I wrote this.
Alzheimer's.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, before I get into that, I was also reflecting on that final episode because I feel like this is a crazy jump in the timeline as well. Because that final episode, Falcs, you had only just told.
No, it was Jack. Jack
Yeah.
had told.
You had told. I think I love you for the first time.
Yeah, in Paris. So
That's crazy. Actually, you said I love you, and then we just
I
disappeared
know.
forever.
So the girls have ruined the podcast, not us.
Well, I was actually
I
keen to keep the
know.
podcast going, and then Jack fell in love, and then it
Oh,
disappeared. No.
Get
You
out.
were
No.
playing We're Not Really Strangers, the card game.
Yeah, and then we're in Paris, and I told Duffy that I love her, and then the next week there was no podcast.
Yeah, that's a crazy out. That's a drop the mic. I am out of here.
But
I
that's
love-
not why.
No.
That's why he was doing the podcast. He just wanted that.
Yeah.
That
But
card-
he found it, what he wanted, and then he was out.
That card game's a little cursed, actually. I was it like 3
Ooh.
weeks after that, had a breakup to We're Not Really
No,
Strangers.
are you serious?
You had a
No.
breakup to it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
that's a
What questions?
segment we need to unpack
Yeah,
later on.
that is a whole segment.
Wait,
Yeah.
we've done the most.
Should we? Okay, we'll
Whoa,
unpack
whoa,
that somewhere
whoa,
else.
whoa.
I want to know what the card
No,
was.
because I want to dive into that.
Yeah, I want to go real deep on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wow.
first question. Biggest life change for you, Falcs, in the last 2 years?
Moving in with my girlfriend.
That is pretty big.
That's huge.
It is.
But
It
we
is.
still have a share house in Kiama with all the boys. So it's all about balance. I got 1 foot in.
haven't
and one
really
for there.
moved in.
I got 5 toes in on business. You know?
He's half committed, is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
he's trying to say.
No. I'm just saying. But no, it is a massive. That is definitely the biggest life change for me.
It's huge.
That's grown up.
That is,
Yeah.
it is. And you know what? I actually love it. It's great having my own place. It's great being able to spend time with my beautiful girlfriend. Yeah.
It's
Good.
Yeah.
It's very adult. If you
Yeah.
think when we started this podcast, so much of the material was like dating material
Yeah.
and mess ups and
Just mess
breakups.
ups.
Like,
Oh,
It's still,
mate.
don't worry, it's still messy. Don't worry. It's not smooth sailing all the time, but but yeah, even just having a girlfriend for this long, this is the longest girlfriend I've ever had. And I've learned so much like about communication and all that. Like it's crazy.
How
I
long's
feel
it-
like I am a bit of a different person.
How long's it been?
2 and nearly 2.5 years.
Wow. Whoa.
Whoa.
You never had you had one girlfriend prior to this.
Yeah, and that was like 8 months.
Whoa. Good on you.
That's
really good.
Committed.
I'm not.
Yeah.
You do feel different. Like
I?
you.
What is
There's
it?
a maturity.
What aura is he got?
Boring, eh?
No, it's a quiet confidence. I would say.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I'll take
I
that.
would say, yeah.
I could do a bit of that.
That's good. I can
Jack?
say that as well. I mean, Falcon and I live the same lives, so it's pretty much the same thing. I moved in with Daffy, which is huge as well. I don't know. Maybe I think I don't like people as much.
You're-
No, I think I don't
That's what
like.
happens with old age. You know, you get old and
Honestly.
they just start rain like, you little kids, get off my fucking road.
I'm not even joking. I'm like, I
Keep
don't.
it down.
I don't like. I hate events and all that stuff. I just unless they're like my mates. I don't know if I like small talk.
Anyone else? No.
No, I don't know.
You're going to be
That
the
sounds so
grumpiest
bad.
old man.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
worst airport experience.
Oh God, there's not many good ones, is there? The one for me anyway, in India, we're filming the travel show, The List, and we'd just been filming heaps hectically, and I had the gnarliest. Remember I had that panic attack? It was the scariest. It was probably the scariest panic attack I've ever had. Top 2. Like, we'd been changing time zones and not sleeping and just traveling around the world, blah, blah, yeah, tough life. But it did catch up on us. And it just nailed me. Like I was in this,
Yeah.
and
scary.
India's very intense.
Yeah.
For anyone that's been to India, if you haven't, it is so more, think of the gnarliest claustrophobic like country you've been to, times it by like 100.
Yeah, I've
It is
been.
it's crazy, right?
Crazy,
It's insane.
yeah.
But that's why it's so special. But yeah, anyway, so this airport there was a lot going on, and I don't know, I was just rattled, and this panic attack just come on me, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna die here." Because that sounds so hypochondriac, but you genuinely feel like you're gonna die when you're having a panic attack. So I was like, "Fuck, I've got no escape. Like I'm just down here. I'm having the gnarliest panic attack. Got nowhere to hide." That was probably my worst airport experience.
I don't know if I can top that.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's scary.
As soon as I got on the plane, I felt it went away. But I remember saying to you, remember we were in the food court, and I was like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
remember that?
And you had to lie down. We had the yes,
It was
that's heavy.
Oh, I was so
I
terrified.
nearly didn't get let into Brazil. I was in Santiago in Chile, about to board the flight. Flight's boarding. They're like, "Do you have your papers for your visa?" I was like, "No, I got my iPhone." And they're like, "No, you need it printed out." So I had to run. They're like, "You got to go," and I had to run out of the airport, like the security and everything, or to the front of the airport, and try and get it printed. And they kept giving me none of them could speak English, which is so fair. I should have been able to speak Spanish, but they'd given me an email to send my visa to print, and it just wasn't going through. And they're like, "Well, you're going to miss your flight." Because anyway, I finally got printed off, got to Brazil, and then they're like, "Why do you have your papers? You don't need papers."
Oh.
And I was like, "Oh my God."
You
Like,
just
they wouldn't
don't
let me on
know,
the
do ya?
flight. They wouldn't let me on the flight because of it. I literally got on the last second, but that just got the heart going. I was all sweaty for that flight. And, Yeah.
I find I'm such an airport dad. Like I'm there 5 hours earlier than I need to be,
Yeah.
but I don't think you guys are like that.
No, I'll be there if it shuts an hour before for your bags. I'll be there an hour and 10.
yeah, he gives me anxiety.
That makes me so stressed. But also, I feel like we glazed over this accidentally. The reason you've done so much travel is A, you launched a new show, The List, and then B, you launched a travel company.
Yeah,
You have anything but the pod quite
literally.
yeah.
That's a
Arrival
bit.
because we did the list and travelled literally every continent besides Antarctica, if that's a continent, I think it is. Then we got home and then we went and promoted Arrival. So we did a lot of. That's why we have an excuse. We have an excuse.
We actually couldn't have done the podcast if we were moving
No.
around so much.
No way.
No, I'm glad to have you all
Yeah.
Sydney
Yeah, we're
in person.
heap good.
Yeah.
Okay. Any medical emergencies?
Medical emergencies. Ooh.
Yeah, I went to the hospital in Thailand.
Yeah, that's right.
Was that Vietnam? Vietnam.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was shitting. Like
No.
so much. No, I've never shat. Sorry.
This
never-
is graphic.
So gross.
I was, I don't know what
You were in a bad way.
I felt like I was not far off not coming back from like my whole face was grey. Do you remember seeing my head?
Yeah. He looked like a ghost.
Dude, so for I don't know how long, maybe 30 hours, it was every 10 minutes, like weeing out my bum. Like
so glad I asked.
like every 10 minutes on the minute, it was like back to the toilet. It felt like a lifetime. And then I was just like, the boys were out filming, having fun, drinking beers. And I was like, I'm going to go to the hospital. And then I got put on a drip in this fucking gnarly hospital.
You get sick everywhere we go.
Yeah, I get sick.
We both have very bad immune systems, but Jack always gets sick and then I get sick after. I catch it after him.
Yeah.
Even though you clearly hate people, I was going to ask.
So why did I say that?
No.
Why did I say that at one?
No.
Now I'm screwed.
You said it, mate. Words mean
I
something.
don't
You
hate
would have
people.
met so many people doing these shows and just, I don't know, the lives you guys lead. Any celebrity interactions that are notable?
I actually met Channing Tatum in at Burning Man.
Burning Man. Is he a burn-up?
He's
as
a
well?
burn-up.
Oh,
Actually, Hermione Granger was there.
really?
I didn't
Emma
know that.
Watson.
Emma Watson, she was there.
I love that you said Hermione
Right,
Granger.
Hermione. That's her name, isn't it? But he's actually dating one of Sarah's really good friends. So just bumped into him, said hello.
Crazy.
Wow.
That's pretty crazy.
Out in the dust.
That's Daffy's hall pass, by the way.
Channing Tatum.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck.
Really?
Trauma.
Trauma, lucky you weren't there.
Oh, mate. Because I was actually we went to this thing in Melbourne at a house and he was randomly there. So then I left, like, he was the last person I spoke to actually before I went back to Daffy's. I was like, felt so good just to rub it in. Just like, I just met Channing Tatum actually. And she's like, what? I was like, yeah, fuck, spewing you didn't come. I told you should have came. It was so good, but so lucky she wasn't there because would have been game over for the Stez.
This is quite dangerous for you that he's even somewhat in your orbit.
I
because the
know,
point of hall passes, they're meant to be so far away.
True.
Whereas that's dangerous.
And I was fearing for my life, to be honest. It wasn't good.
Sizing him up, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what about the worst hangover?
Oh, Jesus.
For me, it was in Dubai.
Oh my God, this is
We
bad.
so we had this night, right? So this is after I had food poisoning. We'd been in Asia for ages and we were shooting for Arrival, like just going around getting content. And we'd been sick and just we hadn't had the.
We'd been working.
We had been working hard.
We hadn't really let us hair down.
No, we didn't get drunk for like, we were traveling around the world. We hadn't drunk really at all, like more than 2 beers. And we're like shooting sun up to sundown. And then we got sick and blah, blah, blah. So we got to Dubai and I felt like it was the first time everyone felt good. And there was a few like, there's those beach clubs and stuff. And we'd all never been to Dubai. And we get to this beach club thing and we're like, all of us just had the twinkle. We're like, should we just get absolutely hammered? We're all so excited.
Glint in your eye.
Oh man, that's the best feeling. And we felt like we deserved it, which we definitely didn't deserve it. But
that was a full blackout night for me.
Yeah, we that night went on what felt like for a year. Like me and you actually end up going back to this this couple's house that were Australian and we're talking to their son. Oh, that's a whole other story. And I was like,
that is another story.
I was giving business advice to the son.
He's like 12 years old. He's like 12 years old and he's like, I want to be a basketball player. He goes, you know what, I can just see it.
Stop it.
He's like, you're special. This is what Jack saying to this 12-year-old kid.
Stop it.
The mum's going, why did I
Please.
let this freak in my house? He's like, oh, you're special. I can see it. And he's going to the mum, like, oh, you've raised a good son.
all right.
That's what he was saying to this young 12-year-old kid.
Business chat.
Oh, to a 12-year-old kid.
So, for people who don't remember that from last time, Jack has a genuine problem with getting drunk and cornering people. Not lightly talking to people, cornering them. Arms up, they can't leave.
They can't say a word either. They can't get a word in.
And he will give them a whole business plan for their life.
I think
It's actually,
at one stage, she was even grabbing his shoulders. Like,
not going to lie, they're quite useful. You've given me one. I did find it quite uplifting.
hey, they are pretty good.
Pretty good.
He corners you, but they are pretty good. Like
That kid, if he becomes the new LeBron, then I
told you so.
I'm staying on the
definitely will
business.
now.
Oh man, I remember clearly looking him in the eyes and going, mate, trust me, you're different. Oh,
That's heavy. And then that night, I end up, it got to like 4 a.m. and when you black out and then you kind of come to, I was like by myself behind the DJ decks, like at some random bar. And I was like, where's my phone? And I was like, oh,
What?
fuck. Didn't have my phone on me. Had nothing on me. And I didn't even know where you guys were.
Yeah.
And I was like, where the fuck am I? And then finally found you. Like,
Oh, that's right. And we walked around and found my iPhone, found you. And Dubai is so clean and like the theft and crime is like nothing because they kick you out straight away, even if you're a citizen. So there's some randoms, but the security guards are randoms. We're like down the street in this alleyway and they just like, yeah, here's your phone here.
Yeah.
And we were in a state, but it gets worse. So we had that night and then we got 2 hours sleep and we rented this Maserati because one of our rival trips is like it's probably the only kind of posh trip we have. What's the word for it? Like bougie. So it's like we got like a yacht and the cars for a cheap price and we had to get this Maserati and film with it. But we had like 2 hours sleep and then Trent hadn't drank as much as us, so he was sweet. But we had to drive this Maserati and we tried to take a shortcut and we ended up in the middle of this desert and we bogged this 500,000 US Maserati in the middle of the desert. It literally was floating on the diff. Like the wheels were sunken under the sand. Oh, we're fucking bogged, boys. We are bogged.
Like, imagine being that hungover and we're all trying to lift this car out.
We had
like
camels out trying to unbog it, like trucks.
No, that's
Sorry.
yeah,
No.
camels.
Sorry, you
Camels.
had camels
yes.
trying to unbog a
Swear.
Maserati.
No, it was a camel truck. It was like a truck.
Oh, that's right,
And it had
yeah.
camels in the back.
No,
it
we
wasn't
didn't tie
actual
the-
camels.
We didn't tie the camels up.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
all
yeah.
right.
But they were actually the ones that helped us get it out. Like, they saved us. And like, literally, we had excavators trying to get it out. And then this truck full of camels
Yeah.
came.
Dude, the locals to the rescue. The Mazda's been beached. How embarrassing. We've got an excavator coming over. Camel power. In the back.
They dug us out and then they left. They didn't even stay for
and you're
thanks.
hungover.
And
hungover.
oh,
And
no, no,
deathly hungover.
Like extremely
And we're
hungover.
actually on our way to Dubai to race F1 cars. And then we missed our bookings because of it.
Yeah, that's right. We missed that. So we couldn't really film much of the package. And then we had to, we slept on the floor pretty much of this
Day club.
sus day club with
Beach club.
music.
Oh.
For 12 hours we stayed there. Music was going boom, boom.
It nearly made me go insane.
Yeah, and everyone's like partying and we're laying in this back room like trying to sleep for 12 hours. Yeah, that was a bad one. That was a horrible one. And you're too bad you can't just get back up and start drinking. Like it was like life or death.
Yeah.
I think you guys have forgotten, like,
I forgot.
when we sat down and we were like, what are we going to talk about in the episodes, et cetera, you guys were like, oh, I don't know. That is a whole insane
true.
story in itself.
You kind of forget until you talk, until something brings it up.
Yeah, and then it
you know?
jogs your memory.
I have to go through my photos to jog my memory because I don't remember anything.
Do you have photos of the car?
Yeah, we do.
We'll play
put-
them on the screen. So if people are watching on
Yeah.
YouTube, we'll include that. Okay. Some really short ones to end it. Have you learned any new skills or tricks?
Paddle. Every single day. Played this morning.
I
Played yesterday.
I took up boxing for 3 weeks.
3
Oh,
weeks.
good
3
for you.
hours.
Yeah.
3
So
hours.
Liam went and did like a charity boxing match. Like it was like the podcast royale, like podcast people fight. And then because I've always been interested in it. Like I'm a massive shadow boxer and I love it. Like, and then I was like,
Is shadow
fuck.
boxing just punching the air?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
fighting
just to
your shadow.
confirm.
And then I met his trainers and they're like, yeah, come in. So I went to a few boxing lessons with him in Shell Harbour and it was so much fun. They were such legends. And I was like, yes, I'm getting into this. Like, I'm going to be able to be a man for once in my life. And then I went and bought all this gear and then never went. I've never even used the gear. And actually the other day I signed up to do a boxing class up here. I was so nervous to get back into it. And I signed up with this guy and I'd never worn this stuff and I got shoes out and he goes, oh, you must be pretty good.
Oh,
Brand
no.
new shoes and I couldn't even throw a punch and I was that embarrassed.
Aw.
What the fuck? You know when it curses you? I was like, oh yeah, this is cool. I'm going to buy gear. And I kind of knew, I bet you I'll buy this
No, you
and
don't
I'll
wanna be
never
that
go
guy.
again.
Yeah. Wait,
And that happened.
what happened?
Well, I was just traveling around too much and
Falcon still doesn't stick to things.
yeah.
You could get into it. We could host you a boxing match if you wanted something to
I
stick
think
to.
I could do.
Who wants
I
to run
could-
the fade?
I could sign that
I
up.
don't know. I don't know
I
if I'm.
thought you were going to say I could box.
I
No,
like
no,
fighting
no.
my shadows. I don't know about finding someone else.
I think I could tee Falcon up a little charity boxing match for the podcast.
I'm like,
Could
but
be
I don't know if
funny.
anyone's as light as me. I'm 68 kilos.
That's pretty light.
And I'm not fighting anyone bigger than me. No way.
You'd fight like the 6th graders and that. They'd really be bigger than you.
Literally. I have to go to a preschool to fight someone, eh?
We'll sort it out.
Anyway.
Okay. Who are you excited to bring back on the pod? Like who from the Inspired universe? I feel like your group of friends are so close.
Well, we're not really friends with the boys. Like Falcs, Dom and Liam, we had a falling out with, which is quite heavy.
Yeah, that is, I don't know.
But we can talk about that another time. Joking.
Nah, that would actually be so heavy.
Can you imagine?
No.
I was like,
I'll box
Dom has
Liam.
been voice memoing.
Yeah. No, Dom for sure. He's always got a story. He's got a story every weekend.
Dom, exactly. He's never out of content. He should have his own podcast, to be honest. But he's never out of content because every weekend he's doing something outrageous. So he'll be on. Liam will definitely be on. Yep. I mean, we'll hear from all of them, to be honest.
We got a lot to talk about. We got like seasons of the Jokers.
I think the girls need to explain themselves to you guys listening because they stole us. Really,
Yeah.
I need an apology.
The last segment was "I love you."
I don't really love all this, but let's blame the girls. I'm so
true,
team
true.
the girls.
It's
It's
not
not
true,
funny.
we can't
Get
blame
over
them.
it.
I love you, girls.
Sure, we can't blame them at all.
But it would be nice to that would be on the podcast.
I want their take on what it's like moving out with you guys.
Yeah.
So we'll do that next.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe we keep them away from the podcast. Well, how do we bring it in?
We'd always be like, try and come up with some new way to bring it in.
Oh yeah.
We could even sing a song.
You just don't want to annoy people.
No,
as
but
well.
no, but like we could do some in post
Yeah.
and slot it in. It's like, it's the DMs or whatever.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. And now, what time is it again, Fax? And it's the DMs. And then that's it.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Ready?
Okay.
What time is it, Fax?
It's the DMs.
It's
All
time.
right.
It's time for the DMs.
Okay. All right. Okay, go. Okay. Wait. Everybody. No, go.
What time is it, Fax?
It's the DM. Wait, what is it? What am I saying again?
What
Shit. It's time for the DMs.
What's it time for again, Fax?
No, what time is it? Okay, it's a time for the DM. What,
It's time for the DMs.
what time is it? It's time for the DMs. Okay.
Yeah. What time is it again?
It's time for the DMs.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good, eh?
There we go.
Wow.
That's all we need. All right, first DM back in 2 years, and it's from Georgia. It says, I'm 25 and single, and all my friends have moved to London. Why, in capitals, does everyone do that, and should I also go?
There's a really important word in there. Why? Why do they? 'Cause I don't know. It's rained every single day of this year in London.
Well,
But it's so fun.
hey, come on.
That's why.
My man over here is a traveler, and he loves telling people to go traveling because
But it's just crazy. It rains every day.
But
what are you doing?
But it's like somewhere you can go, they speak English, it's easy to move across there. And I think 100% you should go. I think go
100%.
you go if you just stay here all your life. Like, come on, it's a bit plain Jane.
They're going to grow. They're going to better themselves.
Spread the wings.
New life experiences and
Find themselves.
get a little bit tipsy at the millions of pubs in one street.
They're going to get drunk. That's what they're going there for.
to party. Let's be honest.
But yeah, 100% you should go. And I think
And it's such a central place, London. I mean, everyone knows this. But like, if you're there, obviously it's easy. You speak the language, you can get visas, blah, blah, blah. But you are 2 hours from the most beautiful countries in the world.
yeah, exactly.
Any country, even less.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, train to Paris in like an hour, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So
All right.
yes, George, you should go.
George, come on, get over there. Luke, hey lads, was watching Blades of Glory and started crying. Make me feel better and tell me the dumbest time you've cried. Oh.
So I've talked about this in the podcast before, but I always cry on airplanes. I don't know if they got tear gas in there or what. Or I just get really emotional coming back from a trip. But I cried to Wolverine. I was watching Wolverine and I started crying.
Why?
Because it was just sad. It was beautiful. It was like the dad and the daughter, and it was just, I don't know.
Oh, no, there's some trauma going on here.
I don't know. Yeah, true.
Let's unpack.
Yeah, true. I might call my therapist. No, but yeah, I don't know. I just crying. It's weird.
But it is planes. Planes just get you going. Hey,
They hit you so hard.
I cried on a plane because I cry on planes more than ever because I don't cry at home. If I watch a movie at home, I would never cry.
Yeah.
But on a plane, I don't know what it is. I can look out the window and start crying.
Yeah.
You just think about everything's so dramatic, don't you reckon?
It is. It's like I'm leaving
Yeah.
my past self in that country. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. Last time I was on a plane, I pictured me getting divorced when I'm like 60 and like I started like crying.
He's manifesting.
How dark
Jack
is
doing
that?
some early manifesting.
No.
He knows it's coming.
I was just making up stories to feel some like
True.
beautiful things.
No. I'm the same. If I listen to a sad song, I think that I wrote it and like because they cheated on me and then I wrote this song and then it's like a fuck you song to them and then I become successful and I'm
Adele.
happy. But and also I actually cried the other night when I watched our YouTube vlog of Kyrgyzstan.
That's nice.
I was like fully tearing up at the end, like.
That's nice. I cried to bloody me and Dom were talking. I was real. You know when you get really drunk and you start getting emotional, but like to that point of really drunk.
Yeah.
I was like that, and I was talking to music about music to Dom, and I started crying like
I remember you telling me this uncontrollably,
like sobbing.
Wow,
And I was like, he's
that's
like,
really nice.
So, are you good? And I was like, I just love music, man.
Oh, that's actually so nice.
Then you
That runs deep.
Then an hour later, you have a kebab, and you're like, did that just happen?
Yeah, fully.
What just happened?
Fully.
But I do love music.
All right, Fifi. Not sure if you'll even read this, but my boyfriend makes a cake and has done for the last 3 years because he thinks it's my favorite, but it's fucking disgusting. I don't want to hurt his feelings, and now I'm in too deep. Do I tell him, or is it nicer to just lie forever?
Life forever.
I reckon, it's
For sure.
It's the thought that counts.
Lie
If you got
forever.
a boyfriend making your cake, I reckon you're winning.
You are. Like, come on. Guy's he's probably a plumber or something, is he? He can't cook. Like, he's having
And
a
in there,
crack.
it's a thoughtful gift for you.
Yeah, it is. And that's what all that matters. Like, if you get a back scratch off your partner, they're doing a good deed. It may be horrible and they're digging their nails in, but you just accept it.
Yeah.
You just
They're
accept it.
trying to do something nice to you.
Yeah.
You could maybe add some, I don't know, coconut sugar into it or whatever you like. I don't know if that's what you like, but if it was, maybe you could add that in.
Yeah.
You know, give it a few little points, but just say,
chocolate sauce on top.
and all you could just say, you know, like, babe, if you call him babe or whatever you call him.
Oh.
Ooh, oh shit, saucy.
Oh.
I really, whoa, hang on, what's going on here? Hey, now I'm getting awkward. Shit. Okay, I've got Inspo.
Yep.
Love this
Hit
part
me.
of the episode. Okay, so when
Yeah, also, new listeners, why do we give what's the point of this?
are there any listeners out there? So at the end of every episode, we say an inspirational quote that we love or that we've heard, or if someone sent one in, because it's just a good way to leave an amazing moment on. You know, maybe you didn't like the whole podcast. Maybe you like this part. You know, like leave them with something
Yes,
good. Hopefully,
that's so true. I never thought about it that way, but it is like, we're sorry.
you know, it's like a
Take
shit.
this.
It's a shit sandwich. You know, when you put the shit's in the middle, but you put two good things on the end, so then people actually thought the whole thing was good. Have you ever heard that term?
Is that your like analogy or is that a real one?
It's a real one.
Oh, okay, no,
I'm pretty
that's good.
sure.
I don't think it is.
It's like when say you're gonna give someone bad news, you put good news at the start,
okay.
shit news in the middle, and good news at the end.
That's good.
So then it like evens it all out.
Yep.
Okay,
I like it.
so I did a boxing class during the break. Little subtle flex.
Yeah, is
but-
this inspiration or just a brag?
Yeah. No, but I was at the boxing gym and I went really hard and working on my muscles and whatever. And then I was in the gym. I was in the toilet.
Far
I was in
out.
the toilet at the end, and written on the bin was this quote, and it hit me so hard, and it's like really stuck with me. So it says, "The truth is, life's only as good as your mind."
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay, let's unpack that for a second,
Okay,
shall
go
we?
on. Please unpack it.
Okay, no, but
Life is only as good as your mind.
yeah,
That's
life's
so
only as
good.
good as your mind. So if your mind's not
Yeah.
healthy, your life's not going to be great and healthy. So like, it's just saying like,
Yep.
you can do everything, but if you're not looking after your mind, you know, your life's never going to be that great. So I think it's a bit of
so
a mindfulness.
good.
Like,
Well, your mind is so powerful. Mind just plays tricks on you all day.
Well,
Just
it-
tells you certain things, and if you believe them or not, and how strong you can build your mind to be is how good your life's going to be.
exactly.
Oh,
and your mind perceives what if something's good or bad the
Yeah.
whole time. It's deciding whether that's a good thing that happened to you or a negative thing.
Or and a strong mind will say that negative is a good thing.
yeah, exactly.
So you just go good.
exactly.
There's no good and bad. It's not a shit sandwich. It's just a great sandwich.
Exactly.
It's a good-
Everything's just great.
Oh, that's so good.
So,
Wait, so-
it made me want to meditate and stuff more, which I
Yeah.
haven't really, but every now and again. But I want to do more mindful stuff for myself.
You know what that
after
really
doing
means? Like a good mind is just acceptance. I think.
Accepting things.
Like just acceptance, like of everything. Like good and bad things happen, but just if you accept and you're fine with it, life's good.
Yeah, I like the whole, I know we're rambling on way too long right now, but the thing about like, everything's a lesson. Oh my God. Bro, that was a bad ending. Wow.